So, welcome to my kitchen. We're just gonna go over some foods that I like, that I find enjoyable. So, I have a selection of fruits and some Arabic food that I like. This is already out, but something that's always in my kitchen, I need to put this up actually, is olive oil. This is extra virgin olive oil, and we put this on everything. It's really yummy and great for your heart. Has omega-3s. But I've discussed that before. So we're gonna look at some other things that I quite like. One of my favorite things is actually pomegranate molasses. This is really tart. It makes really great salad dressings, but also it's really useful. What we use it a lot for, we'll buy bulk bottles, is we use it in our sfiha, our Arabic pizzas. If you live in Brazil or are Brazilian or have visited, they're also popular there. They're just little handheld pizzas with bread and meat, sometimes nuts, and they're really delicious. One of my favorite things to eat. My mom makes them the best. And the next thing, just hanging out on the island, is pita bread. We have an absurd amount of pita bread at all times. It's good with hummus and baba ganoush and pretty much anything. It's good to just soak up everything. Some za'atar, some zed, labna. Yeah, labna is good. I put some olive oil on top, and a lot of breakfast foods. You can eat it with ful, which is like Arabic bean dip. I don't like ful though. I like all Arabic food except ful. It's kind of weird. To me, it's just, I don't know, it's never been something I quite like. But to steer off from the Arabic path, we also have some fish sauce, and this is fermented fish, and it's really stinky, but it's good for making soups. You've probably had it and just never knew it. It's really popular in Thai cuisine, Chinese cuisine. If you've had any kind of broth and it had, the best way to describe it would be like a roundness to it, an earthiness, I don't know, it's a unique taste. The smell is not so nice, so it's like when you cook it down, it's not too noticeable, but straight up it's, but I quite like it. They put it in some Thai soups usually. It doesn't taste rotten or anything. It's really good. And here we have a pepper. This is just chilling out from mahliya night. My mom likes to just eat these raw with her mahliya. I always have a bad accent when I speak Arabic. What little I do know, like food and stuff, sometimes my accent is just bad. Mahliya. There we go. Mahliya. Which is also known as Jew's mallow to some. I don't know, what is that? It looks like collard greens, but not really. I think it's not Egyptian. The Lebanese people, I think, make it different than we do. Some people make it look more like collard greens, they take out the slime. We keep ours really slimy in my family. We you skim some of the slime off when you cook it. That sounds so gross, but it's a slimy dish and you eat it on top of rice, and some people like peppers in it to make it really hot. And malhiya is one of those things that you either really really like or you hate it. It's more of a texture thing. You eat it with lemon juice. It's made with chicken usually. Some people make it with meat, with lamb. I like mine with chicken. And the next thing I have is this. It smells really good. This is Arabic coffee, Turkish coffee, what have you. And it's very thick and black. And I just know I need to make a Arabic coffee video. But the reason I've held off so long is I actually have, well, I don't. My mom used to read cups. She used to do, I think the English word for it is tasseography, I believe. Don't quote me. Where you read fortunes out of cups. She no longer does it, and she refuses to teach me how to do it because she kind of believes it's like witchcraft now. But I'm reading on how to read the cups. And basically what you would do is you have your coffee, you make it. We have pots somewhere. They're like little tiny pots. Let me see if I can find one. So this is the pot. Sorry. And it's a long handle. Looks like this. And for this size pot, I would say I don't do measuring. I'm really bad. My mom, when she teaches me to cook or make coffee, we don't measure. So my grandma doesn't measure anything. I'd say probably 2 to 3 spoonfuls. Again, not accurate. They're like heaping, depending how strong you like it. And you heat it, and you stir, pull back off the flame because it starts bubbling. Stir, stir, stir. Then you keep going until it no longer bubbles, really doesn't have that foam. Then you would pour into your cup, drink it. And at the bottom of every cup of Arabic coffee, there is going to be residue. You never drink all of it because it's gross at the bottom. It's gritty and it leaves, the coffee grinds at the bottom. So you leave a little bit of that liquid and you take your plate, because we use small cups on plates, and you flip the cup onto the plate and you wait for it to settle, and it makes a pattern in the cup, and you look for things in the cup. You need to know how to read it, or it just looks like lines. I don't know quite how to do it yet, and so I'm kind of learning. But she stopped doing it because she's too good at it. My mom's always kind of had, no, don't laugh. She's kind of had like psychic abilities, and she doesn't like it that she has it, so she kind of shies away from it. Another thing that is kind of Arabic of us, I guess. Every Arabic household has one of these. If they don't, they're lying. You mash stuff in it. This is mostly used for mahiyya night, where you put your garlic and your salt, and then you mash it and you make that paste, and you'll fry it in a pan, a small one, and then you'll have your pot of mahiyya on the stove, and you'll take your frying garlic and then dump it and start spooning it with the pan. And it's really yummy, but that's mostly what we use that for, just grinding garlic. Now another one of my favorites. We're having this for Easter. These are grape leaves. I am pretty good at rolling these, actually. I'll make a great wife one day. These are one of my favorite things to eat. You need to rinse them and stuff so they're not too salty, because they are preserved to and like salt. And you put meat and rice in them. All of our recipes are like the Jordanian, Palestinian ways. I know some people call them dolmas. These are, to us, again, excuse my accent in Arabic. These are wara dawali. Wara dawali. There we go. That's what we call them. Some people call them dolma. I think that's Greek people. To us, wara dawali. So, and again, ours aren't vegetarian. We put meat in them. Sometimes make them with turkey necks. We know you make stuffed squash, turkey necks, and grape leaves. We've had them with lamb tongue, chicken, meat, whatever we have on hand. It's kind of, to some people that would seem peasant food, but that is the dish that you make when you want to impress. It's very painstaking to make too, because you roll each one by hand. I also, something close to this that we eat are rolled cabbage. I think German people or something do something like that too. We roll our cabbage, you boil it, then you take the leaves off and you stuff it with meat and rice. We like rice and meat a lot. That's pretty much our basis. And you put them in a pot and put a plate over it, and you just like steam them, boil them, and has a lot of garlic. It's really yummy. Similar but different. And then we just have, some oranges, some cuties. We like fruit in this house. We have some banana. I love bananas. My potassium is wonderful. We have some apple, some tomato. These aren't fully ripe. I think they're from my mom's garden, so they're kind of ugly. Green tomato. My dad likes eating these because they're sour. I like them in like a jam or fried. I don't like them plain. And yeah, normal stuff. Rice. Excuse my doctor shirt. Sweet potato. Oh, this is what I want to show you. Okay. This is, we made them last night. Oh. Let me see if I can. You see these little. These are grilled green chickpeas. We call them hamla. And we spice them up and we bake them, and they're really, really yummy. Again, they're just chickpeas, green chickpeas. Let's see if I can pull one out and show you what they look like. Here we go, I have one. Let's see if I can. Oops. They're really small, and you just snack on these. They're really pretty good. A bit salty. It really depends how you season them. But those are really yummy if you're just peckish. So I think that's everything I will show you today. Just some of my little favorite ingredients. I hope that you enjoyed this, and I'll see you next time. Hopefully do a coffee video soon. And I'll see you later, guys. Bye.